Hello and welcome to DISC Dinosaurs, the only show on the internet proving to you that physical media still exists. I'm your host, Teo the Terminator, and with me, as always, is my co-host, JT the Talking Head. JT, how are you today?
I'm very good, Teo. I am indeed a talking head who collects physical media. Today we're going to run down some of the news stories that involve film and physical media, so let's jump right into it.
Yes, sir. And upon the day of recording this, we just had the Super Bowl yesterday. JT, just real quick, how was your Super Bowl Sunday?
My Super Bowl Sunday was filled with pizza and buffalo wings from Papa John's, Mountain Dew, and movie trailers, so can't really ask for more. It was great.
So we had a Super Bowl party that was also my sister's baby shower party. So we had a lot of uncles, aunts, cousins, people coming over, and then we watched the game. Got to see that Deadpool 3 trailer in HD. Love that. And with that, actually, let's go ahead and transition into the Super Bowl trailers and just all of the goodness that we got. So I'll go ahead and let you run down that list.
Well, yeah, we got Deadpool and Wolverine, obviously, which funny story, that's the biggest trailer that I was looking forward to. I went to Papa John's to pick up my pizza, and I got home like right as they were kicking off. And as I was setting up the pizza, I happened to hear Wade Wilson's voice behind me, turned around, realized I missed the entire trailer. But I did go ahead and watch it online after the game last night, and I really loved it. Then we got Wicked, which was Wicked, man. I am very excited for Wicked. We got War of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
we
that's
got
actually
Twisters.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's right. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And then we got Twisters. And what else did we get? Did we get anything else?
We got a TV spot for the Sonic the Hedgehog spin-off TV show.
Knuckles, yes. Knuckles.
Okay, yes. I was blanking on the name of that character played by the great Idris Elba. I love the way that he like speaks. He just like talks in such like a cool way. He actually talks so cool that I almost like don't picture his voice coming out of that cartoon chipmunk. Like he like it like the two don't go to the two don't really pair together that well.
Gamers everywhere are trying to scream down your throat now.
Come at me. We love the controversy. Let's make this video blow up. Oh, there was a snippet for The Quiet Place, but we did get that trailer about a week ago. I feel like they released it a little too much before the actual game, but it did get people talking about it. It did get that sort of like 24 like hour news coverage.
Yeah, I actually missed that one too. I didn't realize that one was on either.
Yeah, but then besides that, I think we covered our bases on like the like hardcore ones. We did not get a Godzilla Kong trailer, but by the time that this video comes out, we will have gotten a brand new trailer for that. Stay tuned for a trailer reaction because we may be bringing one of those your way as well.
Yeah, very excited for Godzilla and Kong. Very excited. Cannot wait for July for Deadpool and Wolverine. Seeing Hugh Jackman reprise his role. I just watched Logan last night for the first time since the movie came out years ago, and was bawling like a baby at that movie, man. And it's going to be so nice to see Hugh Jackman reprise that role because he is my Wolverine. 100%.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. In fact, it was kind of insane because Logan came out my freshman year of college. So I like literally was like, and I guess if you haven't seen the movie, I am gonna give some spoilers. I was literally watching my childhood be killed, like in front of my eyes. And what made that viewing experience when that film first came out, what made it so special is I actually bought tickets so that me and my dad could go and watch that film because my dad used to take me to all of the previous X-Men's and whatnot. I do want to talk a bit though about the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes trailer because in just the past 12 hours I'm seeing so many people crap on this, like, why do we need this movie? Why did Disney want to continue this? That trailer looks amazing. Like, that movie looks really good. I don't know why people are so instant to just start, tearing this thing apart.
as someone who has only seen the first like remake movie of the trilogy, I gotta say I agree with you. I don't know the full story leading up to it. I know this takes place like what, hundreds of years in the future after Caesar.
It's approximately about 300 years post War for the Planet of the Apes.
Right. So it's I don't know the whole story of rise and war and everything like that. I've only seen the first of the remake trilogy, and then the old movies. I have the box set back there actually that I got for Christmas, so I'm hopefully going to be watching those in preparation for this new one. But yes, the trailer looked very cool. Very, I loved the CG. It looked great.
Yeah, I still don't know if we have any word on if my man Andy Serkis will be returning. I'm not sure if he's involved in this. I think he may have a producer credit, but beyond that, I'm not really sure how much he'll be involved with this. But that original trilogy is in the conversation for one of the best movie trilogies. Period. I mean, every installment is a heavy-handed gut punch. Like, those movies are incredible. And this movie seems to be carrying that same tone, that same just sort of gravitas, and not to disrespect, you know what I mean, the greats, but this is not a like Godzilla Kong type of, you know what I mean? This is something much deeper. And yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Oh, you're kind of you're pushing some buttons. You're pushing some hot buttons there.
You know,
Deeper, deeper than Godzilla.
well, not deeper than Godzilla -1, but deeper than these legendary Godzilla King of Monster ones. That's kind of more of what like I mean.
I don't know. I think there's still a lot to read in with the Godzilla Legendary Pictures movies.
Okay.
There's a lot to read into still. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm going to be watching the Planet of the Apes trilogy for sure. So I'm ready for those gut punches and ready to see this movie come. When is it coming out again? It's March, April.
I believe end of March, maybe beginning of March, but don't quote me on that. Which would be my birth month, and Lord knows I love me some monkeys doing non-monkey stuff. You know what I mean?
You know, we're a physical media and movie news show. You think that we would know when these movies come out?
Yeah, for real. I will put the date right here, and that's the beauty of post production, baby. That is the beauty. Wow.
Fix it in post.
Wow, look at that date. We really are movie makers, man. We just fix everything in post. All right.
What did you think? What did you think of Wicked?
I'm gonna be honest. That was the trailer I was least excited for, but I think that the visuals absolutely stunning. I am not familiar with the musical actually. I do enjoy musicals, but I haven't watched a ton of them. Is Glindola, is that the character?
Linda the Good Witch, yes.
Okay. Is Glindola supposed to be a bad guy in this?
So I don't know the story of Wicked.
Okay.
What I do know is that it's the villain origin story for the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, that is what I do know that.
And I feel like I think that she's going to be like one of those misunderstood characters, a classic, like Maleficent in the Disney universe, where she's not inherently a bad guy. She's it's like Wreck-It Ralph. Just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. You know,
Yeah.
I think that situationally she's been turned into a bad guy, and this movie is going to show what that is. I don't know. I don't think necessarily that Glinda is a villain herself.
Okay.
I think that she just might be like that representation of like the perfect sister and the pressure that the Wicked Witch feels and all that. So
Okay.
that's what I gathered from the trailer anyway.
Because I do want to say there was something about Ariana Grande's tone or her demeanor that seemed like there was something nefarious kind of bubbling under her skin. Maybe that's just her. Like, so that's why I'm like wondering, like, is this supposed to be like, oh, the good witch was actually like the bad witch all along, kind of like a Mean Girls type of situation?
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I think that you have to be careful when you're tinkering with characters in the world of Oz because Wizard of Oz fans, specifically fans of the Judy Garland movie, I have seen can be very ravenous. However, Wicked is one of the most successful Broadway plays to have ever hit the stage. So I think that the story's got to be a good story, otherwise it wouldn't be as popular in the cultural zeitgeist as it has been for the last how many years, probably over 10 years at this point. Wicked has been like the king of the Broadway play, maybe briefly dethroned by Hamilton for a while, but I think it's probably back on top now, especially with the movie coming out. I think we're going to have another cultural thing like we did with Hamilton, where everybody's going to be listening to the Wicked soundtrack and singing it, walking down the street at work, going and driving in their cars. It's like Wicked's going to be all over our culture come Thanksgiving when that movie comes out.
Which I can get behind that because Lord knows I do not like Lin-Manuel Miranda. But that's a conversation for another time that me and you, I think, would love. I think that'd be a good conversation for us to get into one day. But
possibly. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Please let us know in the comments down below if you think we should totally bash Lin-Manuel Miranda on this channel.
I won't bash Lin-Manuel Miranda.
What did
I'm not getting the Hamilton kids. I'm not getting on the bad side of the Hamilton kids. No way.
I can take down some Hamilton kids. I'm not too concerned about the what did you think about the Twisters trailer, and how long has it been since you've seen the original Twister?
I've never seen it.
Never seen Twister. Wow.
Never seen it. As a physical media fan, I should be ashamed because Twister was the first DVD. But
it was.
Nope, never seen it.
I remember going to Universal Studios in Orlando when I was a kid, and they had a Twister 4D type of thing. So you would walk into this room, and they would play like a 20-minute cut of the movie, which was basically just all of the like big crazy parts. And like the room would move, the chairs would move, you would feel the gust of wind, you would hear the cow going like as it like flew by the room, and then once that trip was over and we came back home, my parents introduced me to Twister. I think I've only watched it like that one time, but it was a movie that I enjoyed, and it was a movie that I loved. And I gotta say, looking at this new trailer, especially with Glenn Powell, I am so glad that this dude is getting more and more parts, because I absolutely loved him in Top Gun. And then he came in another movie. I don't remember what. Oh, he was in Spy Kids, actually. That's not the film that I was picturing, but he is a tremendous actor. He is a leading man, and I feel like he really does have that like James Dean like charm to him. So it's kind of cool to see somebody in like today's generation with that like tone. So I am extremely pumped for this new Twisters film. But yeah, what else did you want to talk about in this week's episode?
Did you pick anything up new this week?
I did get a new pickup. So I've been going over to Best Buy for the past few weeks, just kind of looking at what they have. I was expecting them to drop their prices, and in a complete like 180 twist, they actually increased all of the prices. There were movies at Best Buy that have been like $5.99 for the past 6 months probably, that have now jumped back up to their like retail price of $15.99, and it's like, yo, you guys are about to close shop in like a month now. So you would think they would be trying to make a quick buck wherever they could. They have not. But despite that, I did go ahead. I'm going to get right up next to the camera real quick, guys. I'm sorry about this. Camera's right behind my desk. I did grab this 4K release of 1953's It Came from Outer Space. I absolutely Loved this film. I had never watched it before, but that cover is so cool and so flashy to me that I thought, let me go ahead and give this a watch. And as far as classic movies go, this was a solid movie. I could definitely see how at the time this was something very like very frightening and scary. I thought they did a tremendous job with the practical effects of the creature and just how mysterious they kept it. Because I'm sure, JT, you being a fan of scary films, you know that the monster is scariest when you don't know what it truly is. And
Oh yeah, baby.
yes,
Oh yeah.
and this movie played on that greatly. So this was my pickup for this week. What about you, JT? What did you pick up?
So the only thing I picked up this week was they have a very limited edition reprint, brought back into print, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 4K Steelbook. I am honestly, personally, not a huge fan of this Steelbook, but I'm on a mission to collect every Tarantino film on 4K Steelbook, and I'm also just now looking, and there is, you might not be able to see it on camera. There is a dent, a small dent from Amazon. Stupid Amazon. But regardless of that, I do have a gift for, I don't know where I put it over here. All right, so I do have a gift for all of our loyal subscribers on the Masters of Matinee channel. We got a digital code for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on 4K. I don't know if that is going to work or not, because it said it expired in like 2019, I think. If you redeem this, please let us know in the comments that it is now redeemed, and at least that way I will know that it worked. But yeah, there you go. First episode of Disc Dinosaurs, already getting a free gift from us.
And guys, we will try and give away as many digital codes as possible because I'll be honest, I don't ever really use them that much. So I actually myself have a pretty big stack of them. So please continue to come back week after week and maybe you'll get a little something. You know what I mean? How hilarious is it, this physical media show giving away digital codes? But you know what? You know what? We cannot afford to be purists in this age. We need to be able to watch movies when and wherever you can.
Hey, that is the most important thing. We love physical media, but the most important thing is having the ability to watch the movie no matter how you watch the movie. Just watch movies, folks.
Absolutely. Okay, we covered a good, decent amount of movie news. JT, what physical media news is there? Because you know there's got to be something coming up.
We got a big week. I'm going to run down fairly quickly all of the new releases coming out for the week of Blues Day Tuesday, February 13th, Valentine's Day week. From Disney and Marvel, we have the Marvels coming to 4K, Blu-ray, DVD. From Sony Pictures, we got the Columbia Classics Collection Volume 4, Quattro. Comes with His Girl Friday, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, Kramer versus Kramer, Starman, Starman the series, Sleepless in Seattle, Punch Drunk Love, which is Thomas Anderson's one of his best movies, right? I mean, then we got from BBC, we got Planet Earth 3 on 4K. Those movies are always great reference discs to watch if you just really want to show somebody like the power of your 4K TV and 4K player. From Paramount Pictures, we got Footloose in 4K with a standard edition and a steelbook. Also from Paramount, we have Gomer Pyle USMC on Blu-ray, not DVD. That is something very interesting that we are getting a Blu-ray of a TV show. I hope that they'll do Andy Griffith's show next. That'd be great. Let's see. We have also from Paramount, the movie Faster with Dwayne Johnson is coming to Blu-ray. I don't know if this is a re-release of it or never got a Blu-ray in the first place. From Lionsgate, we got The Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K with the steelbook as well. Also from Lionsgate and A24, Priscilla is coming out on Blu-ray this week. I watched that movie. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. From Arrow Video, we got Fear is the Key on Blu-ray and Shaolin Plot on Blu-ray. From Shout Factory, we got Willy's Wonderland in 4K with a steelbook. We also have Weird the Al Yankovic story in 4K with a Walmart exclusive steelbook. So Walmart coming in clutch with the exclusives. Also from Shout Factory, we got Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny on Blu-ray. Finally, that is like my only pre-order for this week coming out. I'm very excited for that. From Criterion, we got Eric Romer's Tales of Four Seasons on Blu-ray. This is a big week for Kino Lorber. We got Blood and the Sun on Blu-ray, Kino Lorber Let's Dance Blu-ray, Man Eater of Kuman Blu-ray, Alaska Seas on Blu-ray, Goddard Cinema trailer, a film that will never exist, Phony Wars on Blu-ray, and from the Kino Classics line, we got Madame Dubarry. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. From Radiance, we got Goodbye and Amen on Blu-ray. From Herbelos, we got Twilight on Blu-ray. Universal, we got the Universal 4K Monsters book that collects all 8 previous released 4K monster movies: Dracula, Frankenstein, Invisible Man, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, The Mummy, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. Sidebar on that, Heath from Serial at Midnight just did a unboxing video of this set. It's beautiful. It's got amazing pop art on it, and I want it. Even though I have the other 4K sets, I want to upgrade to it. It's a big book, though. It's going to be hard to store, I think. And then finally, we got Hypnotic on Blu-ray starring Ben Affleck, and from Well Go USA, we have A Creature Was Stirring on Blu-ray, and that is all of the physical media releasing this week. In other news, there is a rumor. I wasn't able to verify it from the source yet, but I'm sure it's probably pretty accurate. We have coming out in March, we have Poor Things on Blu-ray, which I know that this is a tired argument, but why no 4K? The thing is, I can kind of see that with some other releases, but Poor Things is an Oscar nominated movie. So really, why no 4K? And that's all I got for you today.
Man, that is a packed list. I'm going to say a few standouts. I am picking up that Universal Monsters book. I think I remember I told you when I pre-ordered that. I am so excited for that to come in. And so in this week coming up, I will be showcasing that on here. I know you are excited for that Tenacious D. And
Yes.
and then I did not know that they were releasing a 4K of Sleepless in Seattle. That has been on my list to pick up for a long time. I need to get my hands on that.
I am so like mixed on that, because on one hand it's great that Columbia and Sony are releasing these movies in 4K, but they're freaking locked to that 150, 175, however much money it is, box set of the Columbia Classics collection.
Oh,
And
so
it's
they're not
like,
releasing it like within its own. Oh, I misheard you.
nope. Yep.
Yikes.
It's all of these Columbia movies are in the big classics box set, volume 4 of it. And that sucks to me, because it's like they released like Taxi Driver in 4K that way.
Hmm.
Why has Taxi Driver not got a 4K outside of that? Social Network was also released in 4K that way, but we haven't got a single release from it yet either. And the biggest problem with that is that, like, volumes 1 through 3 are now out of print. At least volumes 1 and 2 are out of
Oh,
print. You can't get them anymore. So what's the point? What's the point? Why are you guarding this behind out of print Blu-rays, Sony? I don't approve of that. Release your stuff, especially classic movies like Sleepless in Seattle and Kramer versus Kramer.
mhm.
Come on,
Yeah.
release those separately, please.
Yeah, I will say that Sleepless in Seattle is actually a yearly Christmas tradition that we watch every year. So to have that in a 4K disc would be amazing. But is it worth buying that Columbia box set? Like you said, let us know in the comments down below. Is it worth it to buy this $175 box set for a movie that you really, really love? Or should you just go steal it from your best friend, JT the Talking Head, when he gets his in this October?
I mean, JT the Talking Head will not be buying this. Correction, it is $215.99.
Yikes. Well, today.
Teo the Terminator won't be buying it either.
Yeah, that may be just a little bit out of what I'm willing to spend. I think the most I've spent on like a film collection set was about 150, and that's about as high as I'm willing to go for basically anything, unless it was like something bombastic, like a really pristine Jurassic Park thing. And even then, like I'm like, I don't know.
I just can't do it.
Yeah. Well, guys, let us know down below, what are you picking up this week? What are you excited about in movie and physical media news? And JT, let the people know, where can they find you on all platforms?
So you can find me at JT the Talking Head on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Of course, follow the Masters of Matinee YouTube channel and TikTok for more great content from myself, Teo, Zed, Judas, and Drew. You won't regret it. We're really talented, we promise.
And guys, you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at TerminNerdle. And of course, you can see my beautiful face here on the Masters of Matinee YouTube and TikTok channel. We have content coming to you weekly. And guys, once again, stay tuned for all your movie and physical media news, because we may be disc dinosaurs, but we're not extinct yet.
Be sure to watch out for asteroids. Hasta la pizza.
Hasta la pizza, baby. Here we go, disc dinosaurs.